Hello, everyone, colleagues and leaders. My name is Rikki. I work in Axtria as a commercial analytics leader, and I'm here to talk about deploying judgment based AI agents for high stakes pharma incentive compensation. So, in almost every pharma commercial leadership conversation today, the AI questions sounds something like this. Can AI do this? Will it replace our IC operations team? How fast? I want to suggest that this is the wrong question. Incentive compensation has been through automation waves before. Manual calculations gave way to spreadsheets, spreadsheets gave way to SaaS platforms, and so on and so forth. We have now currently in the incentive compensation management SaaS platforms, which also allows us to do configurable engines. It follows a rule based workflow. Each time the fear was same. Will this replace my team? But each time what actually happened was that the definition of high value work that kept moving. The work did not disappear. It moved up the value chain from calculating payouts to designing plans to governing exceptions to making better commercial decisions. Today, the real question is not that can AI do more? The real question is which decisions are we comfortable delegating and which decisions must remain human owned? To answer that responsibly, we first need to understand the systems we are putting our agents into. So, before we talk about deploying agents, we need to avoid two traps. The first trap is the data purist trap, waiting until every data source is perfect before using AI. In IC operations, that day rarely comes. I mean, territories change, rosters shift, exceptions arrive late, market events disrupt the plans. It's not possible to get the perfect data at any time. The second trap is worse, deploying agents into a poorly understood workflow. If the process is chaotic, AI will not fix your chaos, it will just accelerate it. What do we do? The strategy is simple: system dynamics first, agents second. We map the workflow, the data loops, the control points, the exception paths. Then we run the agent in shadow mode. That means the agent runs and the current workflow with the humans also run for at least 90 days. By day 90, we should be able to answer three questions. Did the agent process enough real cases? Did it match or improve the human decision quality? Did it produce an audit trail that we can defend? If yes, we scale. If not, we redesign or stop. This keeps us from treating AI as a science experiment. It becomes an operating model. Once we understand the workflow, we can decide what level of delegation is appropriate. This is what I call as a comfort lever. The question is not can AI do this? The better question is where does this decision belong? I would classify IC workflows into three buckets. Very simple. First, you automate the routine. There are high volume, low risk tasks where rules are very clear: data ingestion, basic validation, routine reconciliation. The agent can operate independently and humans just review exceptions. You make automations and get this out of the way. Second, augment the complex. This is where judgment based AI creates the most value. Take a rep inquiry. The rep calls, says, my territory has changed mid cycle and I think my payout is wrong. The agent can read that inquiry, trace the territory change, pull historical payout patterns, check plan rules, and recommend whether an adjustment is justified or not. The human is still there. The human still decides. The agent prepares the evidence and the human owns the decision. Third, protect the critical. These are decisions where accountability cannot be delegated. Final payout sign offs, compliance approvals, plan design governance. This cannot be given to any agent. We need to know when to cap a windfall during a supply shortage. The agent can inform the decision, but an accountable human authority must own it. So, the operating model is simple: automate the routine, augment the complex, protect the critical. The framework applies to any IC workflow you can think of. Again, the question is can not that can we automate? It's where does this belong? This is the real transition in front of us. Earlier automation waves were mostly rule based. If X happens, then Y. Agentic AI is different because it can handle ambiguity. It can interpret messy inputs, compare patterns, assess exceptions, and recommend actions. That means we are moving from a rule based automation to a judgment based automation. But judgment based automation must be governed. The plan is simple. Start with one workflow where the value is clear, the risk is manageable. For example, the rape inquiry triage, which we talked about, exception flagging, or maybe payout reconciliation support. Run the agent in the shadow mode for 90 days. Compare it against human decisions. Measure accuracy, explainability, cycle time reduction, escalation rate, and auditability. Then make the conscious decision: scale it, redesign it, or stop it. If we do this right, the future looks like this. The leaders who will define the commercial excellence in pharma over the next 5 years won't be the ones who fought AI in IC operations. They'll be the ones who used it as a permission to finally do the strategic work they always knew that they should be doing. Thank you.